Welcome back to Ask Arna. Today we're going to address fear energy and how that comes from the mind. And what I said in my last posting is the mind is there to protect our physical body. So it's really based on fear of survival. So if you understand that, you're going to stop and think, do I really want to run my life through my mind? Because if I do run my life running my mind in everything, it gets incredibly small. So what I would like to do is teach you how to live your life in what we call of mind and not in your mind, to be able to step back and get a greater perspective on our life. So let's talk a moment about fear. Let's talk about how to live our life so we're not in fear. And the first thing that comes to mind is, and I use that word comes to mind, is truly taking what I call a broader perspective and being able to step back and see what's happening. So basically, all of our life really is a movie. So here we are, internal projectors projecting on this vast movie screen. But if we live in that movie and we see it only very, very close up, it can be very, very scary. But if we take a broader perspective on every issue in our life, for instance, if let's say we have something that brings up a lot of fear. So for instance, I just went through that kind of situation this week, and I think it's really incredible that I get to share this with you, is how to take a bigger perspective. So when you're dealing with a fear-based situation, those are called catastrophic thoughts, you need to really isolate that thought and ask that question, what is this thought? Is this really catastrophic? Do we need to make this catastrophic? So when we use words like always and make it super big, it becomes more fearful. What's really important is to step back. And the way you do it, if you're a camera lens, just think about this. If you're really super close up on an event, take a step back, and as you pull further and further back, further and further, that event starts getting smaller and smaller. So let's say you've had a fight with your girlfriend or boyfriend, for instance. All of a sudden, when it happens, it feels so big and so hurtful. So just pull back so that you start seeing more of your life. And look at, where does that situation really fall in your life? Guess what? It really becomes this little dot the further and further you get. And the further and further you get, you can take a more objective point of view and not be so catastrophic in your thinking. Much more to come on the mind in my next posting.